genetics are quite different.
But anything like a Mylian. Yeah, they occupy a region of space near Kellex.
Interesting. Do Talaxians and Mylians share a common ancestry?
Not that I know of.
Do the two races ever intermarry?
Yes. As a matter of fact, my great-grandfather was a Mylian.
Then 1/8 of your genetic material was inherited from him. Those must be the genes which have become stimulated.
Then my great-grandfather was a little better looking.
As far as I can tell, this condition seems stable. I'm going to leave you in charge of Zeclea so I can continue the DNA analysis.
If anyone else comes in, I'll run a solo scan. Is there anything else I can do?
Your best to keep them comfortable. Until we have more information, it's the best either of us can do.
Much might be thirsty. Thanks. You smell something strange? I'm afraid that's me. I seem to be developing my little sweat gland. Sorry. It's not so bad. Yeah, whatever happens, I try to keep in mind that things could be worse. I still have my home here, unfortunately. My friends.
Your hair.
True. And I'd gladly lose it if I had my taste buds back.
So at least you're not losing your eyesight. See that display over there? It's nothing but a blur.
You think that's bad? The doctor tells me my pupils have dilated 60%. I can't even look at that display. It's so bright.
Yeah. Well, I've got chronic arthritis in my fingers. I can barely keep this glass steady.
Well, that's nothing. My spinal column is fusing together. In a matter of days, I won't be able to walk.
That can be. I can barely walk now.
Can we help?
I don't think so. I'm releasing you both back to your quarters. I've just gotten reports of more patients on the way. It's going to get crowded in here.
How's the scanner?
Almost ready.
Good. This disorder seems to be spreading rapidly.
Does that mean we'll all be affected?
And it only means that we need to find some answers as quickly as possible.
All right, give the scanner a try.
Let's start with Commander Chakotay.
How's the resolution?
Very nice. Now, let's focus in on the hyperstimulated segments of his DNA. Can you give me more magnification?
Coming up.
The fuck's wrong with the map?
That's odd.
What is?
There seems to be some kind of contaminant base pair sequence. Didn't show up on the first scan. I need a closer look.
I'm going to maximum magnification. What do you see?
I'm not exactly sure.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
See for yourself.
That doesn't look like it belongs there.
Believe me, it doesn't. I've never seen anything like it. This level of sudden technology is well beyond anything Starfleet has developed.
Those markings. Some kind of alien writing?
I wish I knew. They may help us determine where it came from.
You couldn't put this into Chakotay's cells without his knowledge. I'll try compositional analysis.
It's in Mr. Neelix's DNA as well.
Is this what's causing the mutations?
The good scientist never jumps to conclusions, Lieutenant. But I'd say it's a distinct possibility.
I'm having trouble getting a clear reading from the sample. It looks almost like the, whatever it is, could be slightly out of phase.
That must be why my initial scans didn't reveal it.
Compensate for the phase variance. You're gonna believe this. I'm picking up an energy signature. This thing is transmitting some kind of a signal.
To where?
I don't know. It's too weak to travel very far. Access the internal sensors and set them to a phase variance of 0.15.
Right. Lieutenant!
attacks are starting to become life-threatening.
What happened to Valana?
The alveoli in her lungs suddenly stopped processing oxygen. We've got her on respiratory support. She almost died.
What about the doctor?
The computer logs in the science lab show that he was trying to transfer himself to sick bay. Something must have gone wrong while he was in transit. The doctor said...
7-9, this is the doctor. Can you hear me? It's me, the doctor. I've tapped into your audio implants, so only you can hear me. Is it
It's hard to do what he asked with the fucking avalanche with the summon.
report to Holodeck 2. I'm hiding in the Da Vinci simulation. I'll explain everything when you get here.
7. 7.
About the doctor's research.
Yes, I examined their work area. There was no record of any findings. The electron resonance scanner appeared to be malfunctioning. I could return to the science lab and attempt to repair it.
Keep me informed.
Look ahead this way. Don't worry. I can only conclude that someone has implanted these microscopic tags in the DNA of the crew to cause genetic mutations.
For what purpose?
I don't know. And I get the feeling they don't want us to find out.
Explain.
When Lieutenant Torres and I started making progress in our investigation, we were then incapacitated. Call me paranoid, but I don't think that is a coincidence.
If you're correct, there are some actions I could manage.
That's why I couldn't miss contact anyone for the comm system.
The first course of action should be to collect more information.
I think exactly. Valana wanted to adjust the ship's internal sensors to a phase variance of 0.15. I'd like to do the same to your board's sensory nodes.
Proceed.
Computer, give me a Type 4 microinducer. Now, take a look around and tell me what you see. Do you see anything unusual? Energy signatures? Or perhaps something that might be transmitting a signal?
No.
That's one room down, 256 to go. I suggest a deck-by-deck survey. If you need to contact me, use comm frequency Epsilon 2. I've isolated it from the rest of the system.
Understood.
And be careful. Someone out there could be watching.
Attack the body. Computer frequency Epsilon 2. Doctor, the aliens are here on the ship. I can see them everywhere.
This is worse than I imagined. You've got to let the captain know.
We are investigating the possibility.
Inform me of any progress.
Understood.
There's one more thing. The incident with Tom and Balana started me thinking about ship's protocol, or lack thereof.
Captain.
It seems to me that people have been getting a little too comfortable around here lately. They're late for their duty shifts, taking mess hall privileges during non-designated hours, and a lot of people are spending more time in the holodeck than they are at their posts. You are security chief. Don't 13 department heads report to you every day?
Yes.
Well, straighten them out.
Shall I flog them as well?
Maybe the doctor was right. I think I do need a vacation.
You do seem unsettled.
Crazed is more like it. I haven't felt this anxious since my first day of command. Remind me to lower the volume on that door. Come in.
Captain, I wish to speak with you.
What's wrong?
My attempts to repair the resonance scanner have failed. I require assistance.
Ask Ensign Kimberly to hand.
Yes, Captain.
Is that all? And this mutation crisis is over. I think I'll spend a few days in Renaissance Tuscany. There's a little inn outside Siena I've been wanting to try.
How the fuck do I hunt like this, man?
For a glass of wine.
Will it fucking come, man?
56 of the areas.
Stupid retard fucking muzzle.
You see any
Fucking shit.
Any hint as to what they're trying to accomplish?
They seem to be conducting experiments on the crew and monitoring the results.
As if Voyager were one big petri dish.
I may be wrong. In the turtle lift, one of them probed me with a medical instrument.
We cannot allow them to continue.
I've been analyzing their energy signatures. I believe there's a way to make them visible to everyone.
How?
Using a precisely modulated phaser beam. If we expose them, the crew may be able to fight them.
But what if the aliens retaliate? By inflicting lethal mutations on everyone? It's too risky.
What do you suggest?
The key to the aliens' control is the genetic tags. I believe the electric shock would disable them. Unfortunately, it would be rather painful.
Will the crew recover?
Yes, they will. The hard part will be administering the shock to everyone simultaneously.
The power relays could be reconfigured to do it.
I assume you know how to do that.
You assume correctly. But I will have to bypass several safeguards. It will take time.
Then you better get started.
To 709.
Yes.
Why did you access the EPS relay system?
There is a malfunction. I'm attempting to repair it.
Perhaps you should leave that to the engineering crew.
Normally I would. However, they are all occupied with other tasks.
You are compromising the power safety protocols. Stop what you're doing at once.
I assure you there is no cause for concern.
Move away from the console.
As I told you, I am conducting repairs.
You're attempting to deceive me. Why?
I can't explain. will attempt to incapacitate me, I will kill you. I believe you.
Holy fuck, man. How the fuck do I hunt like he told me to? This is fucking annoying.
You will come with me to speak to the captain.
Just fucking looking for the target takes time.
Questions for you.
Keep on trying to disable the tags. Let me know when you're ready.
I don't know how to fucking hunt with Avalanche with a fucking summon.
To detect the aliens.
Good. Keep me informed.
I think he's dead, so I have to loot him before
What the
continuing.
hell are you doing to my crew?
My team has been observing you and conducting tests.
Tests. I call them mutilations.
I can understand why you're angry. I don't like causing people to suffer, but sometimes it's a necessary part of my work.
What kind of work is that?
Medical research. We're scientists. Like you.
From where I stand, you're a hostile invasion force. I want to know how long you've been here and exactly what you've been doing to us.
I can't answer those questions. It's a breach of protocol for me to be speaking to you at all.
How convenient. That way you never have to face your victims.
Captain, please, you're exaggerating the situation. Our techniques are as benign as we can make them.
For fuck's sakes.
Please understand that there's a purpose to our actions. The data we gather from you may help us cure physical and psychological disorders that afflict millions. Isn't that worth some discussion?
I'm sure you'd see things differently if your people were the ones being subjected to these experiments.
Just as your perspective will change if your people were the ones to live longer and healthier lives as a result. Don't forget, we've been observing you, Captain. I know the most important thing to you is the welfare of your crew. You'd even kill to protect them.
If necessary.
Of course you would. You take care of your own, just as we do. We're really more similar than you care to admit.
That's where you're wrong. What you're doing isn't something. It's the exploitation of another species for your own benefit. My people decided a long time ago that that was unacceptable, even in the name of scientific progress.
You're a remarkably strong-willed individual. I've been very impressed by your self-control over the past several weeks. We've been increasing your dopamine levels, stimulating various aggressive impulses to test your behavioral restraints. There's been a great difference of opinion about how much more strain you can bear.
Not much.
I had hoped you might be more cooperative once you realized the importance of our work.
Sorry, these lab rats are fighting back.
I'm afraid that would be pointless. We're monitoring your attempts to break our control over you. You won't succeed.
You may find that you've underestimated us.
Consider what's in the best interest of your crew. We will be continuing our research. If you make no further attempts to interfere, I assure you that the fatality rate will be minimal, though there may be some deformities. And I would be willing to share our final data with you.
You can't possibly expect me to accept that.
If you don't, then the entire experiment and its subjects will be terminated.
Are you telling me there is no way to disable the tags?
My attempts to use the EPS relays to induce neuroleptic shock have failed. The aliens may be responsible.
I've encountered similar difficulties in my efforts to modify the internal sensors. We appear to have gained access to our key systems.
They can be everywhere all the time. We have got to find an advantage.
We better find one soon. Sick bay is being filled with new patients with increasingly severe symptoms.
We have the ability to make them visible. If we could modify enough sensors, we could resist them.
We are still capable of manipulating our DNA. A direct conflict would be inadvisable.
Rich to doctor. Medical emergency.
severe adrenal stress. No effect. Her arterial pathways are rupturing. She's in cardiac arrest. We're losing her. Captain, I'm afraid that won't help. There's too much internal bleeding.
And try something else. We'll transport her to sick bay.
Her entire circulatory system has collapsed. There's no way to repair that kind of damage. Brain death has occurred. I'm sorry, there was nothing more we could have done.
This ends right now. You're relieved.
Captain, what are you doing?
I'm running a little experiment of my own. Red alert!
Captain, one of the aliens has just entered the bridge.
Understood.
We're less than 1 million kilometers from the pulsars. We must change course immediately to avoid being caught in their gravity.
No, keep going.
This is a far more reckless course of action than I've come to expect from you, Captain.
It certainly is.
Pulse stress is at 30 teradynes and rising.
I'm transferring more power to the structural integrity field, but I don't know how long it can hold.
What do you hope to accomplish by this?
Flying into a binary pulsar? Seems like I'm trying to crush this ship like a tin can.
It's more likely that you're trying to intimidate us.
You're welcome to stick around and find out.
Pulse stress is at 45 teradynes.
Our course is locked in. Only my authorization can release it.
You're not behaving very rationally.
That's what you're trying to accomplish, isn't Popping up my dopamine levels to push me to the edge, keeping me awake for 4 days straight with the constant pain of your devices drilling into my skull. This is the combination of your work, and guess what? You're going to be right here to collect the final data.
Shields have failed. Structural integrity is down to 20%.
Enter the authorization code and change course immediately.
I don't think you realize that you are not in control here anymore.
I can kill you and your crew in an instant.
Without us, you won't be able to prevent this ship from being torn apart by the pulsars. Even with my crew working together, I'd say the odds of us getting through this are what? 1 in 10?
1 in 20, at best, Captain.
I'm willing to take that chance. Are you?
Our hull temperature has reached 9,000 degrees.
The hull's beginning to buckle.
2 alien vessels are attempting to disengage from Voyager.
I can't break its brain gravitational forces.
Then let's divert all power to the shields.
No, if we go in full throttle.
Captain,
Assuming we survive, we're gonna need all the momentum we can get to reach escape velocity on the other side. Everyone, hang on. I hope you were exaggerating about those odds, Tibia.
I was not. All stress has exceeded maximum tolerance.
There are breaches on decks 4, 7, 8, and 12.
emergency force fields are holding.
I want cap control.
It's all mine.
Well, let's hope we've got enough speed.
I don't believe it. We're alive.
I never realized you thought of me as reckless, Tibia.
Poor choice of words. It was clearly an understatement.
Captain's log started 51244.3. With the aliens gone, the doctor has been able to remove their devices from the crew and neutralize the genetic tags. It's nice you could keep them all off.
Nice had nothing to do with it. I switched shifts with Ensign Wildman, which means tomorrow I'll pull a double duty on the bridge and with the guard.
Well, I appreciate the sacrifice. Tell me about the war.
It targeted my lung for 22 weeks. You might want to let it breathe first.
You've been all my time.
Engineering to Lieutenant Torres.
Doris here?
We're having a problem with the plasma manifold. I'd like you want to take a look.
I don't. Lock it down for now. I'll deal with it in the morning. Doris out.
Sometimes it's nice to be the chief engineer.
Try the salad, Chief.
Ignore it.
Right. I'll get rid of them. Oh, hi. Sorry to interrupt. Avalon? Harry, I just want to return this. Thanks. Good. That's it.
This fucking place is dangerous.
You know, I've been thinking about what the captain said.
Tabarnakis, calice.
Thinking maybe she was right.
I can't fucking hunt here, man.
We have been a little out of control lately.
Fuck this, I'm leaving this fucking place.
Do you think we really were?
Well,
Out of control. Those aliens could have just been messing around with our hormones just to see what would happen.
we could have. We don't know how long we're going to be happening with us once.
When you think about it, you did have a pretty abrupt change of heart a couple of weeks ago. I didn't realize that you loved me all this time.
Just a feeling. So our whole relationship might be based on some alien experiment.
You never know.
Well, I think that explains it.
I guess we should just call it enough then.
I think so.
God.
Thank God.
My XP per hour is not any better. It's more fucking suicidal. Fuck's sakes. Why do I fucking listen to anyone? I should just hunt like I hunt, fuck. Yeah, it looks pretty easy for him because he's on a fucking level I don't know what. 600? Oh look, this one's already fucking dead.
Temporal purges complete. All organisms and man-made objects have been eradicated.
Probe the continuum. Has our target event been achieved?
Negative. Negative target event. I don't understand, sir. We spent months making these calculations.
Time is patient. So we must be patient with it. Eradicating a single cell colony wasn't enough for a total restoration. We have to work on a larger scale. Take us to the Zala home world. Prepare a new set of calculations. We must erase the entire species from time. Every life form. Every molecule.
My XP per hour is not better, fuck. It's the fucking same, even if anything, it's worse.
Space, the great unknown. Only now we're going to know it a little better. Harry?
Before the remaps and closed, no radars or space sensors. Mariners navigating.
I have the chat closed so I can't see if someone says anything because I have to
This time there's a
get my claim for the next spawn.
Starfleet adored ingenuity to create this new technology. And I'm sure I speak for the entire crew when I say, hey. Now, how the hell does it work?
Astrometric sensors measure the radiative flux of up to 3 billion stars simultaneously. The computer then calculates our position relative to the center of the galaxy.
This mapping technology is 10 times more accurate than what we've been using. So, will you do the honors? We've plotted a new course home.
By my estimates, this trajectory will eliminate 5 years from your journey.
Our journey. Which works.
That region of space we're about to enter, it looks like it has a lot of M-class planets.
It does. Spatial grid 005, primary species, the Zal.
What do we know about this species?
Technologically advanced, but non-confrontational. Their resistance quotient is quite low.
Thank you all for coming. We've got a lot of work to do, so
I'd like to say a few words if I may. I've prepared a speech for this occasion. When I was first activated on Stardate 4831, and I found myself mono with the red. I didn't think we'd survive a week, let alone 3 years. There was strife. There was discord. We were all at each other's throats. And over time, I had the pleasure and pride of watching this crew learn to work together.
I think I'm gonna just try the exotic cave like people say.
here.
Who would have thought that this eclectic
If not, I'll just go back to fucking cults and that's it, man.
family. Starfleet, Lockheed, Dreamworks, Lexia, Hologram, Ford, even Mr. Paris. Granted, we've had our share of difficulties. One might say we've seen the best of times and the worst of times. I would like to recount some of those times from my unique perspective. Under the category of best of times, I invite you all to recall the movie.
Bridge to the captain.
Janeway here.
We're being hailed. A vessel off the port bow.
On our way.
Or perhaps we can all reconvene later.
Forgot about the ones on the fucking top left over there.
They're firing on us, Captain.
It's a small vessel, 15 life forms aboard. Low warp capacity, limited armaments, will pose no threat.
Open a channel. Good day, sir. Have we offended you in some way?
You will reverse course immediately. This region is in dispute. You have no business in Crenum space.
I was under the impression we were entering Zal territory.
The Zal have no legitimate claim here. They have taken what is ours. Reverse course, or be destroyed.
With all due respect, unless you've got something a little bigger in your torpedo tubes, I'm not turning around. But I'm certainly willing to discuss this issue with you.
No discussion, no compromise.
They are in retreat. Sparks obviously were split spike.
Seems rather intent. Let's go to yellow alert. Maintain our course. Maybe the Zal can give us some answers.
As long as you travel in Zal territory, you travel among friends. I apologize for your mishap with Crenum.
It was hardly dramatic. But I am curious. The Crenum claim this region as their own.
The Crenum dominated this space many years ago. They possessed deadly weapons based on temporal science, and it kept them in power for a long time. But a generation ago, we fought the Crenum. We defeated them and took back the planets that they had annexed, dismantled their military forces. Their ships still wander our territory making grandiose claims. Don't let them trouble you. Now, Tell me about Voyager. A single ship alone, half a galaxy would won. How exciting for you.
Bridge to Captain. Sorry to interrupt, but the Krenim vessel is back. They're demanding to speak with you.
Hello again.
You've ignored our warnings, and now you consort with our enemy.
Leave this space or I'll seize your vessel and send you home in a cargo container.
Please. Believe me, we're not conspiring against you.
Captain, there's a spatial distortion heading toward us. Whatever it is, it's huge. 5 light years across, and it's expanding.
Tracking its origin. A vessel near the Zal homeworld. What appears to be a massive buildup of temporal energy. Some kind of space-time shockwave.
Tom?
It's destabilizing our warp field. I've lost engines.
Shields to full. Secure primary systems. All hands. Brace for impact.
She's dead. Shield at 17%. The Krenim are firing again. We're being able.
On screen. We've done nothing to provoke these attacks.
Your presence in our space is provocation enough.
We've been trying to communicate with your vessels, but the only answer I get is weapons fire.
State your identity.
Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship.
And your reason for violating our orders.
We're simply trying to get home. If you'd kindly allow us to pass through.
No. You will submit to the Krenim Imperium. I would prefer to seize your vessel before it is too badly damaged. Surrender now, and I will forego the execution of your crew.
I don't respond well to threats.
Then prepare to be boarded.
All hands, battle stations. This is turning into the week of hell.
They're charging weapons. 3 seconds to impact.
Evasive maneuvers.
Braking towards secondary hull. Still don't understand why these torpedoes are ripping right through our shields. Their weapons are chronoton-based. They're penetrating our shields because they're in a state of temporal flux.
Then let's exercise the better part of valor. Get us out of here. Warp 6.
Warp 6. No sign of pursuit.
Damage reported.
15 wounded. Main power is down. We've lost environmental control on decks 7 and 8. The computer is offline.
Mr. Kim, do we have any sensors left?
Short range only.
Nothing. Put the ship on 24-hour tactical alert. Tuvok, analyze whatever data we've got on those prototype torpedoes. See if you can modify our shielding. And this criminal tech again. How are you ready?
Sir, you were correct. The Zal homeworld was the focal point. Its erasure has produced a complete temporal restoration. Complete? Yes, sir.
If I told you to count the stars of the cosmos, would the task ever be complete?
Sir?
Our attempts may be sufficient. They may be even relatively successful, but they will never be complete. Choose your words with more precision.
My apologies.
What were the exact results?
The Krenim Imperium has been restored to power. Our territory now includes 849 inhabited worlds, spanning 5,000 parsecs.
Counter-indications?
Negligible. No superior enemy forces, no unexpected diseases. Calculations indicate a 98% restoration. Our race is thriving once again. In this timeline, the Imperium does not experiment further.
And our mission has failed. Begin calculations for the next incursion.
Sir, we have just accomplished the impossible. A 98% restoration. Another incursion, even a minor one, could undermine everything. We should dismantle this weapon and rejoin our people.
Until every colony, every individual, every blade of grass is restored.
You said yourself our task will never be complete. Please, we should be satisfied with what we have accomplished. For 200 years, we have never come this close.
Not close enough.
If I may speak my thoughts, many among the crew are convinced that you have lost your objectivity. They think your quest for precision is unrealistic. Sir, we will never restore 100% of what we have. We can manipulate the time continuum for another 10 centuries. It will never happen.
Return to your station and begin a new set of calculations.
Sorry to be a bit safer, but I'm still not making more XP per hour. Oh, maybe a bit. No, I'm still back at what I was making.
For so many years, you still perceive time through conventional lines. Never is a word that has no meaning here. As long as we stay on this vessel, protected from space-time, in all eternity, to accomplish our mission.
Of course, sir.
Return fire.
Weapons are down. My attempt to modify the shielding was unsuccessful.
Captain, during that last exchange, we did some damage. The Grenad's amp shields are down. They're vulnerable.
We've got to hit them now. With what? Phaser banks are burned out, torpedo launchers are offline.
Stop the bridge. We've got a power overloading sick bay. I need an engineer down here right away.
Stand by, Doctor. Hammond, can you handle it from here?
No, sir. The overload's spreading. Half that deck is going to blow in less than 5 minutes.
Doctor, get your patients out of there. All hands, this is the bridge. Emergency evacuation deck 5.
How many torpedoes do we have left?
11.
Arm 4 of them. Stand by to open the launch doors. We're going to deploy them like mines.
I got it.
Tom, I need you for this. Let the Kremen get within 5,000 meters of us.
No problem. Keep moving. Quickly. Please move quickly. Warning. Structural collapse in 3 minutes.
Torpedoes armed and ready.
They're within range.
Evac. Do it.
Got it! The columns on deck 5 are overloading. 30 seconds till they blow. Keep moving. Please hurry. That's it. Warning. Structural collapse in 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Warning. Structural collapse in 10 seconds. Warning. Structural collapse in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Report! Sections 10 through 53 on deck 5 are gone.
Casualties.
Reports are coming in. 12 wounded, many of them critically. The doctor is setting up a triage facility in the mess hall.
Oh
2
shit.
members were killed in the breach.
Stand down, Edward. Assemble a security team. Survey the ship deck by deck. I want a full damage report. I'll be there. Be that bridge.
Halo?
Cześć,
Cześć.
jak się czujesz?
Dobrze, ja... 2-3 godziny temu stałem.
Okej. Posprzątaj sobie. Gotowałeś coś, czy nie?
Jadłem
Zupę?
kroksy z mlekiem. Wczoraj ten mały zupę zjadłem.
Smakowała?
Tak.
No, to dobre rzeczy. Nie dostałam od kogoś, wiesz.
Tak. Jesteś okej? Ty chory jesteś?
Nie, i skończyłam pracę, idę do domu.
No, okej. Dobra.
No dobra. Spróbuj posprzątać u siebie, wiesz, tak porządnie, żeby zlew był pusty, żeby nie było resztek jedzenia, bo robaki będą łaziły. Na razie. Dobra, trzymaj się. Jak pieniądze dostaniesz, to daj mi znać.
Okej.
Dobrze?
Tak.
No to na razie, bye.
We should consider leaving the ship behind, breaking the crew into smaller groups, escape pods, shuttles, each one with its own course. If all goes well, we'll rendezvous on the other side of time and space. And cross that bridge when we come to it. But at least we'll be increasing our chances of survival.
Advantage. Phoenix is now. I'm not breaking up advantage, Cody. We're stronger as a team. One crew, one ship. The moment we split apart, we lose the ability to fuel our talents. We become vulnerable. We'll get picked off one by one. Now I say we make our stand.
To be honest, I wasn't too fond of the idea myself.
As long as Voyager's in one piece, we stay.
We stay. This looks like a statement of peace. Where does this go?
Right over here.
Red alert. We're under attack. 2 friendly warships off the port bow.
Seriously, fuck.
Race killer. Cat burglars. The Riviera. Name and title. The nail lead.
It's a Captain Thief.
Right.
Clark Gable.
And Kevin Grant.
I've seen the holographic version twice. It's Clark Gable.
I think you're getting them confused because they have the same initials as Grant.
No more 20th century entertainment Blood. My turn. Category. Athletics.
Fire away.
Notorious athlete. Trinity Squares, championship finals, controversial decision.
Uncle Darren Cho, the first and only Klingon to ever play the game during the finals of 23-42. One of the referees called a penalty against his team. With Cho's what?
Interesting.
Looking at a true sports aficionado. Let's see. Interstellar history?
Gotcha, but the one subject I almost failed at the academy. Go ahead, Nancy. I just hurt. Feels like they've been here for days.
Actually, it's been about 6 hours. Emergency crews are going to find us any minute. Come on, hurry up!
Go ahead and ask your stupid question. Before I pass out, you don't have anybody to play with.
Okay. It's a famous ship. Pre-warp civilization. Montana, second stage, had chemical engines.
Another clue.
Vulcans, Earth, first contact.
Oh, right. Guys, that from Cochrane's ship. What was it called? Guys, I'm gonna take my time. Oh!
Okay, here, better lie down now. Enough trivia for now.
No, I'm gonna get this one. Lieutenant Edison, it's my time. What happened to the turbo lift?
During the last attack, 19 main power relays were severed. The entire turbo lift system is now operational.
Get me to the Mr. Network. The EPS backbone doesn't take a hit, too.
7 of 9, you go take a look. We have to get you to the doctor.
Tim was describing it, which designated for Phoenix.
Not bad. I didn't realize you knew so much about Earth history.
I don't. But the boy who presently knows the best. No. It's a complicated story. Perhaps another time. I think so.
Transverse bulkheads, which set up emergency force fields between all decks and every section. In the event of a cataclysmic breach, most of us will be protected.
Ingenious.
Actually, you can thank Mr. Paris. He came up with the idea.
I was inspired by an ancient steamship, the Titanic. The engineers of the day constructed a series of special bulkheads, sort of like a honeycomb, that would lower into place if they suffered a major hull breach. In theory, they could stay afloat even with half the ship filled with water.
The Titanic. As I recall, it sank.
Let's just say I've made a few improvements.
I knew your fixation with history would come in handy someday. Good work.
Doctor for Lieutenant Paris.
Go ahead, Doc.
Reports of
I'll make more profit like this.
Get her on the way.
I'll be right there.
Less death risky, of course, yeah.
Section 2. The warhead is still active.
Do not attempt to disarm it. Hold your position and wait for my arrival. Is that clear?
Arrive quickly.
Stop.
Zeb, your expert opinion.
Still hurts.
Sorry.
Walk your vertebrae. See if we can repair it.
Mr. Paris, your assistance, please.
Give me a minute.
Now, Lieutenant.
I'll be right back. I'm going.
In case you hadn't noticed, Alana is not the only patient here.
She's in pain.
But no longer in danger of dying. That is the first rule of medical triage. Make sure the patient will live, then move on to the next one. Emotional detachment is essential. Otherwise, you risk impairing your judgment.
I understand.
You will be seeing more of your friends in here soon. If you can't handle it, I'll find another assistant. You can leave.
Physician, you're what I said.
What's that supposed to mean?
Seems to me that you're the one who's getting emotional right here.
Several weeks ago, just before the conduits on Deck 5 breached, I saw Ensign Strickler and crewmen in Annual at the end of the corridor. They were trying to reach the Jeffries tube.
Ah, you fucking piece of shit.
Waited for them as long as I could, but time ran out. I had no choice but to seal the badge.
Must have been very hard for you.
My point is, it could have been worse. Had I lost my objectivity, I might have kept the hatch open and everyone would have perished. This man has damaged lung tissue within a week.
If we attempt to dislodge the torpedo or move it with the transporters, it will most likely detonate.
And disarm.
No, the warhead is already destabilizing. I estimate it will explode in less than 2 minutes. If we reroute emergency power to this junction and direct a level 10 force field, it should be enough to contain the explosion. We must hurry.
If I can determine the exact temporal variance of this torpedo, it will help us perfect the temporal shielding.
There is no time.
We may never have this opportunity again.
I am giving you an order. Now!
Temporal variance 1.1
Environmental controls continue to fail. 7 decks have been rendered uninhabitable. And we've had to relocate the crew. Quarters are close, nerves are frayed. And I'm not sure what's more difficult to maintain. Voyager systems or the crew's morale.
Oh shit, I thought I was on top over there. I went to the wrong fucking direction.
Happy birthday.
Happy what?
Today is May 20th.
We're still in April. Guess I've lost track of time.
This should help. Beautiful. 19th century mechanical movement. It's a replica of the chronometer worn by Captain Craig of the British Navy. His ship was hit by a typhoon in the Pacific. Everyone back in England thought they were killed. But 8 months later, Craig sailed his ship into London Harbor. There wasn't much left of it, a few planks, half a sail. But he got his crew.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I can't keep this. Recycle it. Can't afford to waste energy on non-essentials.
Catherine, I replicated this months ago. I've been saving it. I wanted you to have it.
That watch represents a meal. Hypo spray. A pair of boots. Could mean the difference between life and death one day.
Enter.
Reporting for duty, Lieutenant.
What is our agenda?
After we make your customary rounds, I'd like to take you to deflector control. I had an inspiration last night about the temporal shield.
Excellent.
You've been damaged.
Mild isolation.
I have offered to assist you with your personal grooming.
There are some tasks I would rather perform myself.
Unacceptable. You're risking further injury.
Shaving is hardly life-threatening activity. Tell me about your inspiration.
For fuck's sakes, man.
Match our shields to the temporal variance of their torpedoes. But I believe we must also match the deflector array to the inverse of that variance.
Fascinating. When will the deflectors be ready?
They're ready now, but the modifications are untested.
Then our rounds can wait. Take me to deflector control.
Sam? Edson?
A friend of yours.
My cabin mate. As a board, I was accustomed to cohabitating with thousands of other drones, but I find it significantly more difficult to live with a single human.
In what way?
Ensign Brooks is negligent. She leaves her equipment lying around the quarters and her clothing on the floor.
Indeed. I have found that most humans are less than meticulous when it comes to their domestic habits.
Indeed.
Mr. Bookin, sir. A tactical question, if I may?
You may.
We're just about done rebuilding the internal security centers, and we're ready to program the warning signal. Do you want to say intruder alert, or should we try something a little more dramatic, like warning intruder alert, or intruders among us, danger, danger, intruders among us?
Intruder alert will suffice.
Or the classic. Understood, sir.
You believe you have difficulties.
All hands to battle stations. Venom vessels approaching. Repeat, all hands to battle stations.
Go to deflector control and bring new shields online. We will test them in battle. Computer, activate tactile interface.
Weapon status?
Phasers are still online. Torpedo launchers are inoperative.
Grenham are within visual range.
On screen.
Seven's modified temporal shield should be online in a moment.
It's a warship.
Oh, my hunt lasted just as long.
Basic maneuvers. They're matching course.
With half the shit I used.
7-9. Marlow shields.
Stand by.
They're charging weapons.
I'll just keep on taking the same thing until...
Efficiency right about now.
I can't shake them off. They're targeting the bridge.
Temporal shielding is online.
They're firing. Full 4 thrusters.
Temporal shields are holding. No damage.
Handle.
Channel open.
Okay, might as well just fucking do. Okay.
Colonel Vessels, this is the captain of Voyager. You may have noticed we have a defense against your torpedoes now. I suggest you stand down.
No response.
Tuesday, finish it. Going through their space with a man like her or not.
We are within range of the gear and holes.
Set temporal coordinates. Full power to the weapon. Prepare for total erasure of the species.
Targeting the focal points. Ready. Fire.
Temporal incursion in progress. Trace elements.
Diminishing.
Counter indications.
None so far. Organisms and structures are being eradicated.
Track the temporal wavefront as it passes through the system now. Monitor every change in the timeline as it occurs.
Yes, sir.
Fuck off, I just want to check my fucking dead bodies.
They don't know what to do with us now that we're shielded against their torpedoes.
Captain, there's some kind of spatial distortion heading toward us. Sensor readings are erratic. I can't identify the phenomenon. What's the source? Unknown, but it originated approximately 20 light years from our position. Looks like a shockwave in the fabric of space-time.
Well, get us out of here.
We'll never outrun it, Captain.
Maybe our new shields will help. All hands brace for impact.
You were correct, Captain. The temporal shielding has protected us. The wave front has passed.
Captain? Report. It's definitely a Krenim ship, identical hall markings, same biospectral frequency, but it's half the size, limited firepower.
What happened to the warship?
I'm not picking it up on long-range sensors.
Looks like this entire part of space has changed somehow. Last time I checked, this region was filled with Krenim colonies and vessels. I just ran a scan, and sensors show no colonies and just a handful of Krenim ships.
Gary, transfer all your sensor data about that shockwave to the astrometrics lab.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell 7 and 9 to meet me there.
Captain, Astrometrics took heavy damage a few days ago. It's offline.
Well, let's get it back online. It appears the Krenim Imperium has vanished. Our troubles could be over, and I'd like to find out why.
Something went wrong. The entire Krenim Imperium is reverted to a pre-war state.
Not possible. Our calculations were perfect.
I made an explanation. There's an anomalous temporal reading 20 light years from here. It's coming from a vessel.
What vessel?
Component 049 Beta. A ship called Voyager.
That ship was classified as an inert component and shouldn't be generating a temporal field.
But it is. And it was enough to throw off our calculations.
Take me to them.
Sensors are online. Power levels are stable.
Is the astrometric database still intact? scans we made of this region before the temporal shockwave hit.
Spatial grid 005.
The Krenim Imperium. Over 200 star systems, 900 planets, thousands of warp-capable vessels, and now... after the shockwave, it seems to have changed from this scan.
Spatial grid 005.
Same space, different configuration, exactly as Chakotay said. The Imperium appears to have been reduced to a few planets and a smattering of vessels. It appears that someone or something has altered history. But why weren't we affected?
Perhaps we were protected from changes by our temporal shield.
So the question remains, what caused that shockwave in the first place? See if you can track it back to its origin.
The shockwave emanated from a planet 20 light years away. The Garen, our home world.
The Garen? We passed their planet 3 weeks ago.
The planet is no longer populated. Astrometric data indicate that the instant the shockwave appeared, the Garen species vanished.
Erased from history.
Captain,
I'm an authority on time travel. In fact, I made it my goal in life to avoid it, but... this sounds to me like a causality paradox. Think about it. Temporal shockwave eliminates a single species, and all of history changes as a result.
an intriguing theory. Perhaps the Krenim are responsible. They do possess temporal technology.
But why would they alter history to undermine themselves? No, we're still missing a big piece of the puzzle. Run another scan of them.
Scanning the vessel. The defensive shielding is generating a level 9 temporal disruption.
Collect samples. 2 light forms, 10 square meters of level.
Yes, sir.
Disable the shielding. Prepare to initiate a temporal incursion.
That entire vessel's in a state of temporal flux. It's like they exist outside space-time. They're scanning us.
Get a lock on them.
I'm trying, but I can't isolate their signals.
We're being hailed.
On screen.
State your identity.
Now, Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. Who are you and where are my men?
I'm Anarix of the Krenim Imperium. We transferred your crewmen to my vessel for further analysis. Your ship does not come from this quadrant.
We come from Earth, a planet 65,000 light years from here. We're on our way home.
I see.
We've been observing some rather unusual events in the region. It seems your Imperium never existed. Perhaps you could shed some light on this.
That doesn't concern you. What is important is that you understand that I bear you no hostility. But you have diverted me from my mission.
Your mission? You're responsible for the changes in the timeline.
You're a long way from your world. I'm Anarix speaking, so am I. Unfortunately, only one of us can go home again. Your sacrifice will restore the lives of countless millions. I'm sorry.
I'm reading a massive energy buildup. Some kind of weapon.
Shields.
Temporal shields are weakening.
Captain, that energy beam. It's pushing Voyager out of the space-time continuum.
He's trying to erase us from history.
I've scanned their propulsion system. Their vessel's mass prevents them from exceeding warp 6. We can escape.
Captain, I must remind you, our structural integrity is still impaired. If we go to warp now, the damage to Voyager will be extreme.
What about Tom and Chakotay?
We'll have to come back for them. All hands clear the outer sections and prepare for wide-scale breaches. Tuvok, activate the transverse bulkheads.
Temporal shields are failing.
Engage warp 7.
They're not in pursuit.
We're losing the outer hull.
has done your best. But determination alone isn't going to hold this ship together. It's time we faced reality. We've lost 9 decks. More than half the ship has been destroyed. Life support is nearly gone. Voyager can no longer sustain its crew. I promised myself that I would never give this order. That I would never break up this family. But asking you to stay would be asking you to die. You will proceed to the escape pods and evacuate this vessel. Set your course for the Alpha Quadrant. Along the way, try to find allies. Secure faster ships if you can. Anything to get home. The senior staff and I will remain on board as long as possible. We will try, somehow, to rescue Tom and Djibouti. The escape pods are equipped with subspace beacons. That's how we'll keep track of them. When we find each other again, and we will find each other again. I expect all of you to be in one piece, with some interesting stories to tell. Good luck.
Last time on Star Trek Voyager.
We should just move every journey for people. Until every colony, every individual, every blade of grass is restored.
It appears that someone or something has altered history.
Captain, that energy beam. It's pushing Voyager out of the space-time continuum.
It's trying to erase us from history.
Captain, that energy beam.
But asking you to
Pushing Voyager
stay.
out of the space-time continuum.
It's trying to erase us from history. Asking you to die. Stardate 51425.4. Our condition has left us vulnerable to spatial anomalies. And to any means
I'm just gonna get... Fuck it.
we're taking refuge in Class 9 Nebula. Don't do this to me now. Emergency force fields are closing. How the hell will that gas get inside?
Looks like a malfunction in the ventilation system.
Okay, I'm gonna end my stream for now and I'll come back when it's my claim. I might play Kingdom Hearts a bit. Yeah. Or no, I'm gonna eat something. Then get ready for my hunt.
I've been doing all 50 for the next 48 hours.
us in isolation for 2 months. We can scan, proof the product. How do you expect us to act? Some degree of dignity and restraint. The Queenmakers know. What do you want from us? Always. Information. Anything for such a charming host. The gallery has prepared a selection of unique delicacies. You won't find it anywhere else in the world. Please, join. Healthy spirits. Extremely rare vintage. Only by one elitist. The captain said that the vessel is trying to retrain. Even doing this in 400 miles. This might be impossible to predict. I have no idea how you complicated my mission. Glad to hear it. When I first encountered your vessel, it was badly damaged, barely functioning. I told you, number one, I could destroy the major to destroy the mission. But you and I would never have met. But you needed to find yourself closer to the outcome. By using the weapon on the ship to alter history. I can control the destiny of a single molecule or powerless at rotation. How's that like? Excellent. This bottle is the only component left of the once powerful Minecraft race. Everything else about them, cities, culture, the very species itself, never existed.
What? Okay, yeah, where's the other one?
Comes from a civilization yours. It's been erased from time. Perhaps, give it all in the last remnants of the Elseman. Collected artifacts from peoples and worlds. This vessel is not a weapon. It's a museum of lost histories. If you don't know, almost became artifacts yourselves.
We'll be hunting soon. I'll be back.
Spare the vessel. Why?
I'll start another stream with my paladin.
Trying to reach out. Understand.
So I have to get the claim soon.
The chief felt that way. What do you propose?
Thanks everyone for watching. You guys are fucking awesome.
I need to know about some of your experiences in this conflict. The species you interacted with.